Namaste, namaste, beautiful, beautiful beings. I hope you are well. I just wanted to come on and share an impromptu live. So I just got some incredible, beautiful, beautiful news from one of my clients today, and it just reaffirmed my belief in the world, in abundance, in the natural flow of energy. It reaffirmed my beliefs in myself and the work that I'm doing. And I just wanted to share this incredible, incredible story. So hi to everyone that's joining. I'm going to add in here actually the title of this talk as a comment for those of you on Instagram Live, so you know if you're joining this, what this is all about. Okay, so I've been sharing for a little while now my secret, not so secret, formula in manifestation and abundance flow. For me, these things are all together. They all come together. I don't think about manifestation on its own in its isolation. Manifestation to me is very much part of a beautiful technology of flow. Some people call that flow state. And ultimately, this sits all for me within the field of abundance consciousness. So I tend to teach these things together. And for a while, I have been sharing with my students, my clients, the idea that a lot of what we're seeing out there in the kind of spiritual wellness landscape around abundance and manifestation is quite two-dimensional, okay? So there's a lot of focus on mindset, abundance mindset, and creating affirmations, and simply reprogramming your beliefs. So telling yourself through affirmations, through this idea of just create a new mindset. And that's how we're going to get ourselves into abundance consciousness, and we're going to manifest our desires. We're going to manifest our six-figure income. We're going to manifest all of these different things. And it's really wonderful that we have these teachings coming out there and we have access to that, and more people are questioning, thinking about their abundance mindset. More and more people are wanting to know what they can do to shift the way they think and not wanting to be in that victim consciousness anymore. It's amazing that we have an incredible movement and so many coaches and resources around this. And at the same time, what I see is that there's a lot missing in the teachings of these technologies, of this technology of manifestation, of flow ultimately. And I love that as I've decided to come outside and do this live, there's children just in the pool next to me playing and having fun, because I'm just reminded of my role on this planet, and I've done so much work to cleanse and purify my role. I am not here to become famous or make a name for myself or be recognized for what I do. I'm here to pave the way and make it easier for the future generations, the children that are being born right now, the young ones in education right now, people right now in training, people right now in jobs that are supporting humanity in different holistic ways. I'm here to support and help to share and pass over and hand over the knowledge and the wisdom that is being passed down through this golden chain. And what I'm about to share with you is just a part of that. These, I guess we can call them esoteric teachings, because they're very rare and they were very secret and sacred, because the masters waited until humanity was at a point where the golden chain was going to be reactivated with integrity, where we could, as practitioners, we would recognize that teaching these teachings, sharing this wisdom, is a privilege in itself. And that these teachings, this wisdom, this knowledge is to be handled and passed on with care, and not just dished out like, oh, here's a formula for making $1 million, here is, because there are also karmic implications with these technologies. And so if we're not practicing them with that level of maturity, then we may be recreating suffering and karma for other people just to manifest our own desires. Okay, so there's layers and layers of complexity, yet at the same time, it's a beautiful, simple model, which I'm going to share with you. But I'm going to start off by sharing the story of my client. So this is what inspired me to want to come on here and share a little live with you all. So I have a client who I'm not going to name, young woman, beautiful soul, came to me a few weeks ago by referral from a very good friend of mine who's also a therapist. And she came and she arrived with this intention to heal herself at a fundamentally deep level of trauma. And recognizing that her actions, the choices that she makes, has an impact on her family. So part of what she wanted to do, children in the background, was to learn from me so that she could implement changes into her family and have an impact on them, knowing that her child wants to be an athlete and she really wants to help him get to this point, to this place. So she'd set this beautiful intention, first and foremost, for her own healing, and then also to have this knock-on ripple effect to her family. And because her own financial situation is she's in a place where the money coming in is being spent on the family, what the family needs. And because she's in that situation, she did express that it would be a challenge to kind of to think about investing in some of the testings and things like that was going to be happening, that I was going to be suggesting. So I remember having this conversation with her last week, 10 days ago, and letting her know that, you know what, I get that it's a challenge, when we embark on this journey and, you're already investing a really significant sum of money to pay for me to do this piece of work with you. But that's such a huge step that's being created. It's like you've told the universe, like, I'm ready to invest in myself. I care to this level of self-devotion in myself. In making that step, that's a huge aspect of cultivating this energy, this abundance consciousness, stepping out of the victim mentality. Not that I'm saying she was in it, but stepping out of all those beliefs starting to step out of those beliefs that I can't heal, I don't deserve this, why is this happening to me? And starting to move towards your potential, which is, I can be healthy, I can be healed, this can be impactful for my family. And when you activate that, and things start to shift energetically within, and that space to create that space of safety and love starts to grow within you. That trust, that safety, that love, that stability starts to naturally grow within you. And when that's supported through guidance, so she's getting the guidance from me, that can really cultivate. And that energy is going to feed itself into solidifying these beliefs, right? So I said to her in this session 10 days ago, look, I get it. I understand. I've been through it myself. But I want you to know that abundance can come in any form from any place. And right now, you don't even have a clue where it can do, because your consciousness is where it is. And if you allow yourself to grow these beliefs and grow of your abundance consciousness through, first and foremost, being receptive to the idea of that abundance can come at any time from any place, you're going to start to snowball this abundance consciousness. You're going to start to snowball your energy field. You're going to start to drop more and more into the belief that it can come from anywhere at any time. And that's what you're going to attract. And you'll see abundance will come to you and will help to provide the resources that you need and you desire to do whatever you want. So I left it there and I didn't think anything of it. And I literally got a message this morning. She told me that she had come into a significantly large sum of money from a relative. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. Somebody in her family that she loves, without having to ask, came and gave her a really massively large sum of money. And so this is what I was saying at the beginning, just reaffirming my belief in these technologies, and that it's simple on one hand, but it goes beyond the two-dimensional, okay, I'm going to sit and write out 108 times like I deserve £10,000 or whatever money you choose to say that you deserve. What happened in that instance is there was always already a commitment to self-care and self-love. There was a commitment to moving toward her highest potential. There was already an energy exchange of money and abundance flowing towards something. So she had an energy exchange with me and paid me money to help her and guide her through this deep healing process. There was already that really deep commitment to working on the fundamental trauma that is holding back, that is holding her back. And this is really, really key. Because we can try and reprogram ourselves, like, I'm going to write this affirmation out 1,000,000 times, but if the fundamental belief is there, the fundamental belief is there, okay? So there's got to be like a willingness to face up intimately to the challenges and blocks and the energy that's keeping those beliefs bound in place. And when we start to even just set that intention to look at it, right, I'm ready to look at this and I'm ready to face this intimately, that things start to loosen up even then. So like, we haven't done a hell of a lot of deep work yet. I mean, we're starting, we're in the early phases of this. And already this energy is in motion, this abundance is in motion, because that intention has been created and it's been seen in the future that soul is going to put the energy into clearing the karma, clearing the trauma, opening up the energy system into being clearer. And then that intention that you hold, that gathers energy and momentum. It can more because there's nothing in its way. And then you attract it. Just so beautiful. I just wanted to share this with you because I am so pumped right now. I'm so excited right now. I just believe so much in the technologies and the teachings that I have had the privilege of learning through my teachers and sharing with the world. And I just wanted to reach out to you all and let you know that I'm here. I offer free discovery calls at any time to anyone that are 1 hour long. And these calls are no strings attached. And I say that with my utmost purest integrity and intention that yes, I want to offer you a free session to help you in your next steps. And yes, I want to be able to talk about the work that I do and see if any of that matches with you. But I have such a clean and clear approach to the work that I do that at no point will you feel pressured into anything that I'm offering. And so yeah, I just want to share that with you, and hope that as some of you that are watching this feel inspired to jump on a free call with me, I would love to share that with you. I've also made my Evolve Yoga journeys from now on completely free. And this is where I teach much of the esoteric technologies and the wisdom that is very much the creating the infrastructure within to embody and sustain abundance consciousness, flow state, and drop into your cosmic heart and start to stabilize into a new level of consciousness for you to really become alive, and become the master of your world, really become truly become the master that you were born to be, and ignite that path of self-mastery. It's what I'm here to do and share. It's been really beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sharing this transmission with you. Oh, Lisa, my darling. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I was literally going to ring you just after this transmission. Oh, sending you so, so, so much love. And to all of you out there, have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful, beautiful life in grace and abundance blessings. Namaste. Hari Om Tat Sat.